Good morning all, hope everyone's well. Okay, I know I haven't done a video for the last couple of weeks. It has been quite busy run up to Christmas. I know next week's looking a bit quiet, but it gives me time to work on our Go Preloved, our shop. The week after is quite busy, which is good, but I do need time to start sorting out the shop. So I thought today I'll do a little video, let you know how this year's gone with it. The pros, the cons, everything like that. So we're down to probably about 4 units outside now, roughly. We've realised this shop isn't working from storage, mainly because we haven't got enough footwell, and we have so many nice pieces. And now it's come to a stage where we're not really making money from the public, so we've had to do a lot of the car boots and towards the end of the year to keep ourselves running. And now I think we're kind of changing how we're going to do things, because at the moment we're starting to post up more on eBay than we were mid-year. Mid-year we were averaging probably 30 to 40 listings on there. Because this hasn't worked out, we have now got up to roughly about 200 listings, and that means I've got to do that in the evening in my spare time, just to cover the funds for the storage and a little bit of profit on top. So we have to come to an idea of what to do. Looking at all this nice stuff in the units, if people aren't coming down to have a look at it, to buy it, we do post up on Facebook, we do on Marketplace, we've got other people advertising on their Instagram, and even in here, still so much nice stuff. A few bits do go. Don't get me wrong. Let me just pause down so I can show you what we're actually planning to do. So it does go, but not fast enough. So we've had the idea about trying to get a shop on the high street, but then that's going to be an overhead cost as well, with business rates, shop rental, electric, cameras, everything like that. So that's probably a big step, and then that's another risk. I don't regret doing this, because at the end of the day, if you don't try something, you don't know if it's going to succeed or fail. We realise this isn't working. Even in this unit, when we have everything on here is for free, and these are all like pound items and stuff. Okay, yes, we've got a sofa in there at the moment because that's sold, it's going to someone, and then we just overflow. So yeah, it's always worth trying something, and it would have bugged me if I didn't. So what are the other options to do? We have a part-timer who comes in, sorts out the shop and posts some stuff on eBay. But now it's getting towards winter, it's colder, especially out here. We're full. We're going to transfer our main office area indoors. So there's better lighting for cameras, especially at the moment when it gets dark about 3 o'clock. You can't even see the bottom of the storage unit. And then you can't take photos, or if you've got to pick something up from after work to post on eBay, you can't find it. So let me just turn the video around quick. So far we've managed to take out 2 bits of racking and a desk, and then I'll walk you indoors to show you the new setup and how we're working. So yeah, the main part of it will be eBay to get us through Christmas, and then we can build up one of these units with all car boot stuff. So as soon as the car boots start next year, yeah, we can get onto that as well. But other options to go for. So yeah, I did say about a shop. That's probably not an option, not at the moment, not around Christmas. We have looked at other options, and that is so I'll just put my code in my unit. Yeah, another option is going to an antique centre and they rent out booths. Been watching it on YouTube myself, to get an idea on the cost, how they lay it out, what the profit margin is, and when people go there, there's more specialised people who go and look at stuff, not just randoms. So a lot of antique stuff we could probably take there. I made sure I got a unit right by the door as well. So at least it's still warmer in here. And it's easy access, so I don't have to travel too far to get to my van. So let me just turn the video around. So this will be the new layout. So of course we have a rubbish bin. And then anything we collect, this is the sorting pile. So any boxes what we get, we go through to work out what's got to be reboxed into car boot boxes and what can be posted on eBay. We can use this table with the white wall. See, much better lighting. And it's on all till 11 o'clock at least. We got this table with a white wall to post things up. The desk is now here and a lot tidier with a chair. And then we've got the racking to start with. So these items are already on eBay. Quite a mixture of different things. Got a few trainers, dolls, glasses, hats. So we're going to try and keep it categorised so it's easy to find. I know if the more we put on there, we're going to have to start labelling and working out the best way. And then when my part-timer is in next week, at least whatever they're posted up on eBay from the other unit, they can start boxing up and bringing over here. Once they freed the racking up, I can put more racking along the wall there and along there. So we'll now turn it into more of an eBay shop until the car boots. And yeah, hopefully this will work. But like I said, we're going to try the auction houses. But the only problem is with them, there's none local. So I went down to Farnham last week. They had no space available. And normally a pitch is roughly, I think it's like 180 quid a month. Which isn't a bad price. Especially when my storage units are more than that and people don't come to it. So yeah, that's one option. But if any of you lot have any ideas on how else we can find homes for things, yeah, we have places we can take free stuff, but places we can still make a little bit of profit, and find good homes for some of these good pieces, because while we got so much, we're kind of held up doing more clearances because we don't want to be overflowed and we don't want to be throwing things away. I just don't want to take waste jobs on and dispose of really nice stuff. But yeah, always open to ideas, suggestions on how we can all help each other, if you understand, because the more clearances we can do, the more kids' toys we can give out to like local nurseries, books. Everyone, we don't like books, but there's plenty of people who do like reading books. Clothes we can try and find homes for, or even for the homeless, blankets. So yeah, but at least it's not raining today, and I'm happy because the last couple of days it's been horrendous with rain. But yeah, so I've got next week to sort all this out, really think what to do, and then come January, onwards and upwards. But like I said, you never know unless you try. Anyway, have a good weekend everyone. I'll chat to you soon.